Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Lore event, week 13, day 5. So today, we of course got the raid event, ended up coming in with a new weapon. Oh, do I need more copies of this pet? No, I do not. Okay, but it ended up coming in with a new weapon, specifically, actually I forgot what it's called, and you go double check it on the thingy, but underneath the raid boss. Of course, we got this going on for all weekend. We have it today, tomorrow, and on Sunday. We're getting there as well as far as getting all the loot from our guild. We already did all of our battles earlier in the previous stream. As far as the team that we ended up using, oh yeah, I forgot, I can't actually check the team I used, did I? But we ended up using a skull spam team that ended up using the Vinish Bala and the blue-purple, what was it called, Grave Robber? Which has the skull spam off of it, off of the City of Thieves kingdom, or yeah, the faction. And we basically just did a double skull spam into killing everything and just using Mang as our front line. We didn't even really need the invasion troop, or the raid troop, I mean. Anyways, we get ourselves a blue and a purple, the exact two we want to see. Nice. And you can do all this off of tier 3 as far as the weapon. We got this new weapon, nothing really too special, but it deals damage to an enemy, boosted by Leonis Empire allies, and then creates a mix of yellow and brown. And of course, it's boosted based on Leonis Empire allies as well. It's just one of those standard weapons. It's for Leonis Empire, obviously. It's pretty lackluster, not really worth getting. But, you know, to have it, to just have it. Or I should say, it's not worth using. Worth getting is absolutely fine if you're just getting it for the sake of getting it, like we do with every weapon. But, yeah, it's only 250 gems. You can also get it in Soul Forge for the next 2 days, or, you know, Saturday and Sunday and the rest of today. So if you do want to pick it up there, you also can do so there. However, I would just do the 250 off of the tier 3. As this will help your guild get all the rewards, as well as get you a new weapon. So you might as well do that. We got raids going on. Other than that, we do have the Talk Like a Pirate Day pet coming in. We could probably even see it through the thing. Never mind, we already have a pet active, so we can't. But the little parrot, if you haven't gotten that from 2 years back, will be available again tomorrow. So if you want to go buy it up or anything, it will be available soon. And other than that, yeah, that's pretty much everything. Make sure to get down your campaign task if you haven't already. You will only have about 9 more days left. You have the rest of this week and then all of next week. And at the end of next week, the campaign will be over, their first ever campaign. And then we'll have our second ever campaign a week after that, because there'll be a week of downtime, which will be Tower of Doom in between that. Anyways, let's go, and I don't think we've claimed our Ward Lore event orb, now that I think about it. So let me go and claim that. We got a major orb sitting right here. Definitely want to get that juicy loot. And obviously, most of the stream we will be token farming, since we can't actually do the battles for raids, since we already did all of our battles this morning. And the Ward Lore event's already done, and we got a useless orange orb. So yeah, the last thing we really have left is farming. However, don't forget, one really nice thing we have today is 50 gems and 50 gems, 6 yellow deeds, and Imperial, all off of Adventure Board today. So definitely make sure to grab that. Technically, there's a little handful of glory as well, but obviously those are the 2 biggest ones: the 50 gems, 6 yellow deeds, and an Imperial. So definitely make sure to get on that. So much so, I'm gonna do it right now, and we'll go clear all those out and be good to go. Actually, I should almost switch to armor or something. Oh, we'll run it with this. Actually, let's run Phoenicia. Where's my Phoenicia? Oh gosh, why don't I have a Phoenicia saved at the top? I really should. Where's my Phoenicia down there? There we go. Okay. So hello everyone. Hope all of you been doing well. Hope all of you been having a wonderful weekend. Well, I guess it's kind of the start of the weekend at this point. Hello John. Hello Supplement. Hello Isabel. Hello Bill. Hello Cookie. Hello Barbara. Hello Dizin. And hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. I'll throw that down for now. Get our nice Phoenicia. But yeah, the Mario collection ended up coming out earlier today. Obviously, we've been playing that on the previous stream. It was quite a bit of fun. Got to play Sunshine again. Still one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. Definitely still as difficult as I remember. And we had a lot of fun with that. We'll be doing what should be pretty much 100% completion of it tomorrow. Should have enough time to get it done throughout the day. And we will do 64, oh no, we might start 64 this Sunday, I'm not sure yet. But we're definitely finishing Sunshine this weekend, that is 100% for sure. Oh, what do we even need here? Also, we have to talk like the Pirate Day pirate skull thingies. I think those were added this morning, right? I don't think those were added yesterday. Also, we'll have a redeem code pretty soon. I guess, actually, once we finish out dungeons, we'll probably go hand out a code for now. Since I started a little bit later, we'll hand out the code a little bit earlier in the stream. Let's see. Also, I find it weird. The chat above me, again, was working magically out of nowhere. I have no clue why. On the previous stream. It just really does not like Gems of War for whatever reason. Whenever we stream, like, almost anything that isn't Gems of War lately, my chat works. But, I'm not sure what it is. Or why that is, or why that's coincidentally keeps doing it every single time. But yeah, the chat was working the previous stream that we were doing. I'm not sure why it is not working now and hasn't been for any Gems of War stream recently. It is very weird. Do we have alignment? We'll still throw it down. Nothing else he'll hopefully give us into a setup. That is what we would hope for. Though it doesn't seem to be giving it to us, so we can just go for one big AoE. A little bit slower doing it that way though. We're gonna have to. Also getting pretty close to that level. I'm not sure if we'll hit it this stream, but we are definitely gonna get very, very close, if not actually hitting it. Because we're pretty much 2/3 the way there, or, and some. I was wondering why that other battle had so many stats. It was the epic battle, I was gonna say. And yeah, this last one will have a decent handful as well. Second to last should still be pretty bearable, but last one might actually take like 3 casts for once. Maybe even 4 if we're really unlucky, though I don't think it's gonna take that many. You never know. Haven't had a mythic one for a while as well. I'm not even sure how high those stats get these days, since we haven't had one for so long. Hello, Alexandro. Welcome. There we go. Our 50 gems are done. Our 6 deeds are done for yellow, and now to get our Imperial. Probably the most important out of all that. Definitely more valuable than 50 gems. That is for sure. I try selling Imperial for like 500 whenever it cycles through the shop. Also, I've never, ever on my daily seen an Imperial yet. I would buy it if I did. On the offers page, we have never seen an Imperial. I keep getting this useless key one, which is actually worth it if you need event keys. However, it's not worth it if you don't. We keep getting the useless like token ones, which we don't really need. And we keep getting the useless crafting ones, which I really don't need. We have more crafting material than we could ever know what to do with. Plus, it's overpriced even if you did need the material. Okay, let's go clear out dungeons. We'll hand out a code, and then we'll go and mess with the Explorer grind and see if we can get some better tokens. We got 2 Anus this morning, so we did pretty good. We didn't get any Nishas. We haven't gotten an Nisha for about a week now. But we got 2 Anus this morning. I think it was 3 Aranias and 2 Anus, which wasn't too bad. Hopefully we'll do similar or even better tonight. Good, he didn't get a revive. Very nice. So we can actually get the 1-shot done. And there we go. Okay, let's go hand out code. And we already have the page open, so it should be pretty easy to go and head there. That was the one that we handed out earlier this morning. I know, because it's still highlighted from when I highlighted it earlier to go and copy-paste it. So that is definitely the previous code that we used earlier this morning, which means this is the code that we use now. I'll put that over there, paste the whole thing, copy, and here you guys go. Here's the redeem code right over there. Use it on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found if your settings menu over your game says whatever there in the bottom left corner is what you put in. The redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with JTF. And it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And there you guys go. Enjoy. No problem. And there you guys go. Of course, the main loot being the 1 gem key. That has a decent handful of other drops. It's like about 2-3 gnome drops or so, as far as what its loot would approximate to. Also, I didn't mention it this stream, though it's not really too relevant because I wouldn't advise ever buying gems directly, as it's normally better to do it in really good flash offers. However, they do have a gem sale right now. I would not advise buying any, but if that interests you, there is one. But, yeah, that's the thing. I think they're running it for this weekend, and probably by Monday it'll stop. I'm not sure if it actually has a timer. Oh, it does. 2 days. Yeah, that's what they're doing exactly. It'll last till Monday. But anyways, but yeah, I wouldn't really advise buying gems, but you can if you need. Flash offer is normally better, and just grinding for them. Okay, so I think we're in position now to go and farm up the. Actually, we could do the pet. I think we already have all the copies. I guess we won't do it for food. But yeah, let's go farm up Explore. See if we can go and get ourselves some nice and juicy token drops. We did pretty good this morning on token drops, so hopefully we could do very similar now. That is not the build I want, though. Not for this level range, at least. And should be good to go now. Yes, I did see that. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the Supreme Court person, ended up dying out, which is very, very unfortunate. And, of course, Mitch McConnell, when it happened for Obama, was like, oh, you can't end up electing someone, blah, 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 blah. And we all knew that if it happened the other way around, he would be the inverse. And, yeah, he exactly is. Now he's like, oh, we need to go get this person in before the election. Even though he did the exact opposite for Obama. I almost feel like that will cause a civil war, and I'm not even kidding when I say that. Like, I think legitimately, if Mitch McConnell tries to push a Supreme Court justice prior to the election, due to the fact that he did it the exact inverse the other time around when it was for Obama, it will probably cause a civil war, or at least a lot of unrest, for sure. Like, the amount of protests that will occur in a result of that will be exceedingly, ridiculously ultra high. Like, if people thought the Black Lives Matter protests were insane, like, it's gonna get, like, 10 times worse than that very soon, if that does happen. And it's almost guaranteed gonna happen because there's no way Mitch wouldn't do that. He is too corrupt to not do that. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Yeah, they're obviously going to push for it. There's almost no way they're not going to. He's already trying to. Like, it's not even a maybe. They already are. She died from some kind of cancer. I forgot exactly which one it was. What do we take here? I don't have purple as an option. Let's take that for now. Gives us Flamefer. Throw that down. And one more skull will kill that out. Yeah, we should be able to reach that level this stream. I think we're within range. Even like Explore 12 should be quick enough. That's one of the things I hate about my streams, politics. Someone brought it up. So I just happened to reply to it. I tend to reply back to like anything anyone mentions. Unless they're like trolling or something. But generally speaking, I'm fine with talking about pretty much anything. So sometimes I kind of tangent. I generally don't bring it up myself. But if it comes up in conversation, I'll normally reply. Like, it happened during our other stream, and we didn't bring it up at all in the other stream. Even though I knew it was a thing. Let's see, we'll throw that down. And that should be a dead. Mentions ice cream. Ice cream's pretty good. I actually have cookie dough ice cream in the fridge right now. I haven't ate it for a while, though. It's been sitting there for like a couple weeks. Actually, how long does ice cream normally last for? I wouldn't even be surprised if it's expired. Because I haven't really been eating ice cream lately, but I still have one in there from a while back. I've been trying to eat a little bit healthier, so I've been trying not to touch the ice cream. Though, it does seem kind of tempting now. The problem is, it's, I don't know. I haven't been as much of an ice cream mood lately. But it has been very good. Like, ice cream's obviously very good. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Oh, we got a chest. Anything good? That is not good. There's a bunch of garden yasmins. But hey, one step closer to actually getting the upgrades we need. Last I checked, we were at about 85. We're at 80 exactly right now. But if you use everything that we had earlier when we checked, it's about 85. I had to guess now it's about 88. Though kind of hard to tell. Might be a little bit lower than that. But we're getting there. We almost have 100 things meddled. We'll probably go do a meddling stream soon at some point. Well, not a meddling stream, obviously not just designated to it, but, you know, throwing it in on one of the streams. Because we should be almost within striking distance of the achievement. Give it another week or two, and I think we might be able to hit it. Depends how much explore we do, obviously, as that determines how many tokens we're getting, and how many tokens we're getting determines how close we're going to be getting. Also, amount of time going by can also somewhat determine it, because we get a bunch from guild, and we get a bunch these days from more lore events, so that kind of helps contribute towards the cause. Hello, the stats, welcome. And hello, Alexandri, welcome again. And now everyone wants ice cream. Well, I haven't opened it yet, so there's enough to go around. Everyone gets a spoonful. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Let's see, we'll throw that down. And there should be a dead. That title stream, Metal Extreme. We will eventually have a stream title that'll finally say 100 gold medals. Soon TM. And actually it's kind of soon TM. Potentially could even be before the end of this month, though. It might be a little bit later than that. That would be a nice goal to try to get it done before the end of this month. If we really dedicated a day or two to just grinding like non-stop, we could probably do it. Might need to. If nothing else, next week we are going to be doing some speed runs for Explore 12. So that's obviously going to help our loot out a little bit. Though oddly enough, ironically as it may seem, speed running it might actually be slower than if we did it normally. And the reason I say that is not because the instances of us actually doing it will be slower, but because if we're, you know, separating it by timing it every single time, that's going to naturally make it slightly slower than the rate that we do. So rather ironically, speed running Explore 12 would actually be slower than just playing Explore 12. I know that sounds rather ironic, but that actually would be the case. Not by much time, but it would actually be slightly slower speed running it than actually playing it normally. Not because we'd be playing slower, but because of the timer and everything and resetting every single time and all that. Wouldn't take much time, but it would take more time than not doing it. I should have actually killed him. He is impervious. I need to go get our mana back now at this point. Oh, we just lost our mana generator. Do we have a double skull here? No, yes we do. There we go. Still need 2 more skulls though. And I do have a cascade for it, so I will go for that. And I don't really have a follow-up, so let's explode everything. And then we can get our Zoogoff kill. Anything good in the chest? 2 Orpheus, not really. Could at least give us a 3 Orpheus, but oh well. I guess better than getting 3 of the lower rarity one. Zejin is on difficulty 3, so we need to go into the battle, escape, and then go right back in. Ahoy, Bascun! Oh yeah, we need to go try to figure out how to do a pirate accent for tomorrow night. Oh no, was there a gnome in that battle? Oh no! Oh no, I also just clicked Explore 3 again. Double fail. Oh no, that wasn't a gnome. However, I did do the fail of clicking Explore 3 twice. I want to go to Explore 12, please. Thank you. There we go. Oh, let's see. I'll take that over for now. That should be enough red too. Oh, nope, not after that. Oh gosh, we had enough red, and then he took a 4 times into a 3. Rip all the red. Very unfortunate. Hello, Corey G. Welcome. I need 1 mana. And I cannot get 1 mana. There we go. We'll take that over. Get her destroy down. And the explode should be enough to go right into a Zoogoff. Use that as a meat shield, and he's dead. Okay, that just got a triple onto our hero. That's very unfortunate. Zugaf might struggle a bit here now. Yeah, that is very problematic. Should still be fine though. We scroll down his first slot and we do the other thing for his last slot. Oh gosh! No! Oh, that's funny. I forgot. He's a raid troop. That was kind of funny. The struggle of using Slayer instead of Dragon Guard. He's a raid troop. So he gets 5 times damage onto our Zugaf if he hits Zugaf, and he hits Zugaf. Let me kill you first. Oh, you have stealthy. Oh gosh, we can't even kill you first if we want to. Plus I probably should have hit the one with impervious. Double mistake. Should be able to get over a mana back though. We're pretty close to it. There we go. Yeah, you definitely want to target those impervious and immune to burns when you're using this build, because to being able to do triple damage to it is so substantially higher. Even if the thing's missing half its durability, it is still worth using Zugaf on it, just because if it has immune to it, it's still would be more effective to just use triple damage on one that doesn't have immune. Okay, that one's at 39 HP. I don't really have a good way of taking it, so we're just going to take a destroy right there, and he's dead. Easy. If anyone just getting here, make sure to go use the redeem code. Should still be active. We just posted it like, what, 7 minutes ago or so? So definitely make sure to go double check it. Should still be good. Hope it's still good. Should be. Probably for a couple minutes longer. Definitely make sure to grab it if you can. Only works on PC mobile, of course, of course. Of course, of course. Words. Let's see. I'll take that down so we can get Leprechaun going. Go through our explosion. Luckily it's 13 plus red, so we can go straight into that. And that should be match. Oh yeah, no, we don't have triple damage burning anymore. Come on, Zugaf, get your cast off. If you don't get it soon, that could be very problematic, given that he has enough damage to one-shot you. It should be fine. We just cast that, and then that should be enough to Zugaf him. And down he goes. Easy enough. Okay, do we have enough purples there? We'll take that over. Get our explosion. Grab our blue down. Get a Zugaf onto... No one has impervious, so we'll just throw it onto you just because you have loop. And while it's very unlikely, we don't want you infinite looping. Well, it's not unlikely that he would infinite loop, but it's unlikely that he would get full mana to infinite loop with. We do not have a good drop. Actually, that's probably our best one. Actually, the other one would have been okay as well. Maybe if we would have given one chance to land it. Tried there for the purple, got red, though we got so much red that actually does work out, and then we win. The excess red. Okay, any impervious? No. Though we do have immune to burning. That should be immune to burn, right? Yes, it is. Okay, just making sure. So that's something we will have to worry about then. So we will go for him then, since he's the only liability. Deal with it immediately. And he's already dead easy. 4,000 mythic ingots, 8,000 legendary ingots, and 114 epic ingots. 14 weapon epic weapons to upgrade. Yeah, it could take a while to get those epic ones up. They added a lot more ways to get the epic thingies, the epic ingots. But they can still be a little annoying. I think it's actually my lowest ingot right now, even though we have upgraded every epic weapon in the game. I'm pretty sure it is my lowest number out of anything. Even mythic ingots we have more of compared to it. And I don't even do the daily delves. Yeah, I still have more mythic ingots, oddly enough. If anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. We'll make sure to do so, of course. Was that say hi to Corey G? Welcome, if not. I always feel like I forget to say hello to at least like 3 people. I try to say it to everyone. Let's see, I'll throw that down. And in doing so, I sometimes repeat other people's names a couple times. That should be enough reds, and it is good. Hello, Kanik. Welcome. Thanks for sharing all your Gems of War knowledge. No problem. In your opinion, what's the best team with Bronze Lock Pistol? There's a couple different ways you can run it. I know one thing I used to run it with in the past is, let's see if I can remember the order. It's Bronze Lock Pistol using any hero class that has triple damage on burning, followed by World Breaker, Greed, and Cedric Sparkle Sack. So the way that this basically works is you cast out your Greed, you then spam Bronze Lock Pistol, and you then just constantly keep doing Bronze Lock Pistol into World Breaker. You will also have Burning off of the Bronze Lock Pistol, which you can synergize into a hero class that has triple damage on Burning, and basically build a full AoE team that has the capability of targeting things down, which ends up working out decently. But yeah, generally Bronze Lock Pistol is used with Cedric. It doesn't have to be. It can also be synergized with Egg Thief. However, one or the other is normally enough for a team as well. You definitely need to have some amount of gold farming if you are going to use a Bronze Lock Pistol. But it can be a pretty good mana accumulator overall. It is a destroy-based mana accumulator, which obviously is under the same category of things like Thrall, which is insane. One really nice thing about Bronze Lock Pistol, two things, is it does do some damage applied to it, other than just what the gems here that you're destroying. So it has a, not like super quick, but it has a little bit of pressure attached to it that you can loop a little bit, which is nice. And the other aspect that's pretty good is the burning that I mentioned. Oops, I should have targeted that one. Speaking of burning, burn immune. But the burning is pretty good because you get to activate the triple damage on burning effect, of course, when you're using a hero that is applicable to that, which is obviously very strong. What's up, Labushka? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'll throw it down. We'll throw it down. Get our poke onto you since you have immune. Oh, hello, other person with immune. Though he got hit with so many skulls, I don't think it really mattered. There we go. And one more skull will knock him out. Tips on invasion team. Do you mean raids? Because we don't have invasion this week. Or do you just mean in general for invasions? But if you mean raids, the main build that you could use is skull spam. Mang, there's two basic builds, I would say. Mang into the invasion troop, or Mang into skull spam. Mang into skull spam, you'd want to run Tome Robber and Divine Ishbala for it, in synergy with it. And for the other build, you want to run pretty much any support, because you're just running Mang and the invasion troop as your core in that case. And then you're using a follow-up of just whatever will synergize with it to either support it with mana or just kind of back it up. If you meant invasions and not raids, generally the way that invasion teams are built, which is not the event we currently have, but the way that invasion teams are normally built is you put one or two of the invasion troops up front, and then you follow it up with a bunch of support. Whereas raids tends to get built by using Mang and the raid troop. The reason why this is slightly different with the raid troop more towards the back compared to invasions is invasions, all four of them you can end up doing your skull multiplier against, whereas for raids you cannot. So you tend to put your invasion troop, your raid troop a little bit further back into your team because of the fact that you need it to survive, because you can't really use the 5x multiplier like you can in invasions. But yeah, we just ran the whole thing with Mang into Tome Robber plus Divine Ishbala. I forgot what our fourth option was. It was just something for mana, obviously. Whatever it was. But I cannot remember off the top of my head right now. It was something mana accumulation related. Oh, I know what it was. It was the other troop from City of Thieves that creates a bunch of purple. We were doing that so we could rush a bunch of purple with it. That was the one. I forget its name. But it's this thing from City of Thieves that creates purple. I believe it's a brown-blue. Steals a bunch of gold. Hey, we got an Anu. We've been getting a lot of Anu lately, which I am definitely happy with. Though our Nisha streak is pretty dry right now. But Anu's at least been doing good. We've gotten 3 Anus today. 2 in the earlier stream and 1 right now. Wait, was that our second stream? No, I think that was our first. I'm just thinking of so many that we got earlier that it seems like we got one already. But no, or, you know, another one already. But no, that was 2 into 1. 2 earlier, 1 right now. Oh, so hello, Matthew. Hello, Bacon. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Also, I always find it funny when I say hello to someone after I already answered their question. I just do it because I didn't actually say the hello. Even though, obviously, by answering their question, I am acknowledging the person. Though I always feel the need to say hello regardless. Yeah, we got an Anu badge upgrade earlier today. And that's why the thing ended up saying new as well. Because we already got the badge earlier. Because we got so many Anus. Actually, place has a decent handful of immune to burning. I believe it has 4 total immune to burning troops. Which isn't the highest of any kingdom. But it's definitely above average high. Also, what I just said just contradicted itself, but you know what I mean. It's like it's not the absolute highest of them, but it's definitely above average as far as how high it is for the number of immune to burns that it has. This generally would not be a place where you would camp this team, that's for sure. However, it's perfectly fine to go for it under a 20% cycle bonus. It's not too much slower. So it does get blocked a little bit. Like, for example, we already would have won if this thing didn't have Impervious. However, because it does, we gotta wait a little bit longer and take like a whole extra, like, at this rate, almost 15 seconds just to kill it out. Maybe even longer, gosh. This battle's going on for a little while. And then we'll kill it out. There we go. Hello, Chad. Welcome. I've been doing pretty good. Really been enjoying the Mario Anniversary Collection thing. We're currently doing Sunshine, and hopefully we should be able to finish out Sunshine tomorrow. Mario Sunshine. And then we'll move on to Mario 64 and maybe Galaxy. I'm not sure how I feel about actually doing Galaxy or not, but we'll see. Possibly. I'll throw that down. Okay, what do we need here? We got a bit of green, which we'll just cycle the board off of. Actually, almost might have been better just to keep it there just for the explosion. Off of Leprechaun, it is. Oh gosh, this got 4 times submerged. Well, actually, I guess that doesn't matter, does it? Never mind. The team that we're playing right now does not actually care if they're submerged. But it does care about if they have immune to burning, which both the 2 remaining ones have, unfortunately. Since they do, we'll target that one. And it's dead. Yeah, we did a stream of it earlier. We'll be finishing it tomorrow. We'll be streaming it through most of the day. But yeah, Mario Sunshine's in my top 10 favorite games. And even after playing it again after all this time, I would still probably say that. It's a nice, challenging platformer. And there's really good atmosphere. Let's see if we throw that down. I'm pretty sure I would still say it's the hardest Mario as well, as far as any Mario game that is coming out. You know, as far as like mainline Mario games. Oh, what do we grab here? Take a prop over. Get her destroy. There's no way to ninja log on Switch? No. If you log on to Switch in any way, it tells every single one of your friends, and there's no like offline mode. Nintendo's generally behind when it comes to online features. But yeah, there's no like invisible or any kind of similar feature like that. Like there's only you're online or you're not online. There's like no in between. Like you can't be online and show that it's invisible or, you know, not online or anything like that. If it's online, it's online. If it's offline, it's offline. It also always shows whatever game you're in. But yeah, they don't even have a chat system in game or in the system on the Switch. They're still missing quite a few features in that regard compared to Xbox and the PlayStations. But they got a lot of good games, so they make up for it with games. But yeah, Nintendo has never been good at multiplayer features, ever. In any way, shape, or form. I really hope they don't fumble Mario 35, though. Mario 35 coming out on the 1st should be a lot of fun. It's a battle royale platformer. Same genre as Fall Guys, technically. Which should be a pretty fun premise. Except, of course, it's in 2D since it's based on the older Mario games. The kind of concept they're doing for it. Let's see. Got a Suncrest over here. Which also has quite a few immune to burns. I don't think it has as many as Merlantis, though. I think it has 3? Pretty sure it's 3. It has the Legends, and I'm pretty sure 2 of them have a natural immune to burning. I don't think it has another impervious other than Legends. Not that I can recall off the top of my head. Let's see, one of my streams, you're trying to a certain amount of medals to upgrade which troops. What is worth it to medal Guardian troops? Well, eventually you have enough medals where you're kind of just trying to find something to medal. But yes, the Guardian troops can be worth it. Particularly things like Justice, Courage, Finesse, and a couple of the better of the 12 Guardians. But yeah, I believe I have all 12 of my Guardians upgraded at this point. Just because we kind of started running out of things to upgrade. They're not necessarily the highest priority of things, especially if you're not actually using them. But they can be decent, a couple of them, for the additional benefits. Is there a simple way to do it? The only way I know of is you'd have to not be connected to the internet. In which case it won't show that you're connected to the internet and online. But, I don't know, is there a different way of doing it I'm not aware of? I've never seen any feature for it, though it might be hidden. And not really that obvious of a feature. But the only way I know of doing that on a Nintendo Switch is just not be connected to the internet. That way you can't actually show that you're online. User settings, friend settings. You can decide who can see it. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. I never went under those options. So I guess there is a way of doing it. Nice. Let's see. Take that over. Get our destroy down. And it should be enough to kill. Oh, unless it completely misses in every way, shape, and form. That can also happen. A little bit short on mana, but that will give it to us. And now we can just kill it out. Doesn't even matter that it gets killed there. And Zugov clears it out. Oh yeah, Sunbird doesn't have immune to burning. I always kind of think it does, because it seemed like a troop that does. But it actually doesn't, oddly enough. Thematically, it definitely seemed like one that would. But it doesn't. We could just take a skull. We had enraged skull, plus we had the triple damage, obviously, which would have been way overkill at that point. extremely, extremely overkill. Oh no, you gotta summon off it. Really? Oh yeah, you have a 40% chance. It should have instant killed you. I forgot. You have a ridiculously high chance to actually instant kill. And we didn't even get the kill because you weren't burned. Not because you have immune to burn, but because it got summoned. So it obviously got summoned in without the burn. Since, well, we didn't have a chance to burn it. And that should be matched. Zugoff will clear that out. Yet another mythic that didn't really get much usage. A lot of mythics lately haven't been too good. Been getting a few okay ones here and there, like obviously Lord of Slaughter was huge when it came in. But a good majority of them have been kind of lackluster lately. And the next one's going to be pretty bad too. It's basically a worse version of elhay. And elhay already isn't meta. Or is even really good in the current state of the game. He was at one point pretty decent. But in the current state of the game, he is very lackluster. And they somehow are adding a troop that's even worse than him. From the same kingdom of Dragon's Peak. I mean, Dragon's Claw. Dragon's Peak is the name of my guild. But Dragon's Claw is the name of the kingdom. What mythics would be currently available in the drop table that would be worth getting? What do you mean? As far as the weekly ones that are available? Or do you mean as far as like every mythic in the game? And also, are there common legendary troops worth meddling that only really help in the game? You can't upgrade... Wait, what do you mean by that? Are there common legendary troops worth meddling? They have to be upgraded to mythic to be able to meddle them. Unless you're referring to the common troops that are, you know, like the Guardian troops and stuff. In which case, yes. They are generally pretty good ones to go for. Particularly the ones that are used more, like Finesse, Courage, Justice, ones like those. Or whatever ones you just feel like you're using in teams. But I'm not sure what you mean by your first question. Like, so far this week, I believe, had nothing. And try and forward them off the normal key drop table. You're, you know, like Lord Gem Guild and VIP chest wins any mythic in the game. Doesn't really focus them. It's pretty random. Like, it's very, very random as to what it will give. Assuming there's not an exclusive mythic in the drop table, which currently, of course, there is not. There we go. Oh, I'll take that over. Grab our explosion. Oh, I should have taken purple first. Now we're a little bit short on mana, though we can go through a Flamethrower instead. And we should be good to go. Just throw that down, get a kill, get a kill, get a kill, get a kill. It's already over and dead. What mythics would be currently available in the drop table that would be worth getting this week? Do you mean in Soulforge? In which case, none? I'm not sure if you mean by keys or by Soulforge. But if you're referring to Soulforge, none. Shade of Zorn is very arguably the worst mythic in the entire game. I would consider it that category. Undying is so situational that you would never really use it. It has been chosen just outclassed completely by Wild Queen. And the only one I would say is worth potentially going for this week is Guard's Avatar. It is currently the only mythic for White Helm, so if you want 10+ star White Helm, you need it. And you also see me using it ever so occasionally for low-level delves. It's a good Rowan alternative when you're completely locked out of that mana for low-level delves. Phoenicia can also be used in a similar way. However, Guard's Avatar can actually upscale a little bit. Oh, you mean for keys? Well, literally every single mythic is in the drop table right now. The only things that you would not be able to get in the Glory Gem Guild or VIP drop table is Zugoff, Exynos, and that is literally it. Like, every single mythic is in the drop table. So, yeah, it's very random as to what you would get, and you have no way of really specifically focusing it. So it doesn't really matter what you need or what you have, because it's completely random. There's nothing that changes the randomness unless there's an exclusive mythic at a given time. Or unless you're opening event keys, in which case it's whatever the mythics are from the current kingdom. But if you're doing Glory Gem Guild and VIP chests, you're gonna be getting random mythics. Yeah, Currendare is also not in drop table. Well, Currendare is not even obtainable right now. Well, I guess he technically is if you bought the bigger pack. But yeah, Currendare is not coming in drop table until like a month after the campaign or so. We don't have an official date yet. Exactly. That doesn't really count. He's technically not released yet. I guess he kind of is. But to a good vast majority of people, he's not actually even released. Oh, I got a rain. Yeah, nice. I haven't even seen a single one yet. Have any of you guys seen a current era? It is technically possible for people to own it if they bought the biggest pass. I don't know. Do you guys know anyone in your guild or yourself or anyone that's have seen one in PvP? I have not seen a single though. We don't really do PvP, so that might be why. But I have yet to see one. Yeah, it looks like we probably won't hit that level this stream, but we'll definitely hit it tomorrow night. I'll also do a little bit more raids tomorrow night then. Might even be done by then, depending on how much the guild gets done. We're already pretty far into it. But that could also be because most people used all their sigils up already, which obviously you get a big burst at, up front and then it goes a little bit slower when everyone just does their free battles going forward. And that tends to happen for every event. It just bursts a lot at the beginning, and that's obviously just because everyone is doing all their sigil-related battles. And then it dips down a little bit because then everyone's just doing their free battles generally. 0.2% of people have journey ends. Yeah, that means 0.2% of all the people on Steam that have ever owned Steam version of the game have done that. Which is actually a pretty big number given how many downloads the game has. Because it has to be at least a few million. I'm not even sure what the exact number is. But even if you assume only 1 million, which I'm pretty sure it's way higher than that. Let's just even just assume 1 million. 0.2% of that is what? It is 1% is 10,000. So 0.2 would be wait, did I say 1,000? Yeah, 1,000. So 0.2 would be 200 then. So that means for sure, like anywhere from about 200 to about 1,000 people on PC version alone, not even counting mobile, ended up getting it then. And that assumes they've already completed up to it, so they might have bought in and just not gone that far, though they probably would have by this point, I would assume. But yeah, that's about 200 to 1,000 people then on PC alone. That doesn't count any other version of the game. Ended up buying the super expensive $30 pack thingy. And that might be next season. We probably will. Depends what's in the rewards and everything. We'll consider it. And we probably will. Especially since some things, or the pass in general should be a lot better next season. This season was a little bit lackluster. Like, the only really big thing we're getting is next week is the current era. Or this week if you paid for the bigger pass. But yeah, I'll almost be able to do sneak peek of some content then. Kind of like Salty does. Because we'll have some things a whole week early. If we do buy the bigger pass. Like we'll have the Mythic early, all month early. We'll have the Epic Troop, assuming there's Epic Troop again. We'll have the weapons, assuming they're even remotely relevant. Yeah, the current pass was pretty bad overall, I would say. Only reason I really got it, I even mentioned that when I got it as well, is because we'd show content for it. That's like pretty much the only reason I actually bought it this season. Next season is very likely to be a bit more enticing though. But also in doing so will probably be slightly more pay to win, which is unfortunate. Oh gosh, the stealthy there kind of got in the way. That was very unfortunate. We got a gnome. There we go. What do we get from the gnome? Ah, just a small amount of gold. Unfortunate. Pretty small drop. Okay, in case he kills my thing, let me... Oh no, he has stealthy. I keep forgetting I can't target him directly. Though Skull sure can. Gosh, I end up killing out quick at the end. Not much from it, though. Okay, let's go for one more chest. If anyone has any questions, now would be a good time to ask. And after that, we'll probably do a wrap. Oh, Suncrest again. Nice. Which that's not necessarily nice to have a few immune to burnings here, which can get in our way. Not the highest amount, though. It's rather tame, but still has a few here and there. If you have any other questions, do let me know, anyone. And next Gems of War stream, of course, is same time as always. 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night, as we do every night for Gems of War. And throughout the day, we'll be finishing Mario Sunshine. And we'll be doing 100% completion. We're also doing 100% completion with 0 game overs. If any of you played Mario Sunshine, you can know that some of those stages you can game over quite a bit on. However, we are making sure we go 0 game overs, just for the fun of the challenge, to add at least some kind of extra thing to do on top of it. So yeah, we've currently gotten 0 game overs, and I intend to keep it that way. It'll be the first time I 100% the game, and it'll also be the first time I play through the game with no game overs. Let's see, we'll throw that down. And take that over, get our explosion. And dead. While grinding, you came across many gnomes. Does that add to getting the vault keys, or just regular loot? Yes, those gnomes have a chance of giving a vault key. We actually got a vault key from a gnome earlier this week. Unfortunately, it wasn't an epic vault key, it's a normal vault key. But yeah, we pulled one from a normal gnome, and it's definitely still possible. It's definitely a lot rarer, obviously, when it's not a gnome event. But yes, gnomes always drop vault keys. They just do it way, way more often during vault events, obviously, because they're so much more common, both the actual gnome itself and the drop rates of the vault keys themselves. But yeah, it's still possible when it's not an event. It's very not as likely, but it still occurs. Yeah, gnome rate obviously much lower when it's not an event. Probably closer to something like 1 in 50 battles, whereas during an event it's about 1 in 15 or so, or around there. And also the vault key chance is a bit lower. One more skull will do it in, and oh, there we go. I thought it killed my hero for a second. As I'm taking the skull, it's like, oh yeah, it's just moved the hero, there we go. You have trouble completing the last task in campaign, which is Delve 100, which is the easiest delve to get tasks done. Well, if you have some around the 100, 110, 120, or 150 or 200 range, the lowest level ones that you have around that range could technically be the easiest. The way I personally did it is I ran in City of Thieves, which I have at 500. I then ran it at level 500, and I just ran a Zugoff Iron Gut team. And you could do similar, or just run an Iron Gut team, or just run a Zugoff team. Or obviously you'd probably have an Iron Gut. Might not have a Zugoff laying around. But you could run an Iron Gut team and just quick kill and just do 3 battles and then win. And that's all you would need to do to get it done. And even on Explore on Delve 500, wouldn't be that hard to do. If you did it with an instant kill option, that is. However, the easiest way to do it would be around the 100 to 200 range. But if you don't if you have all your delves upgraded, the easiest way is to do wherever you can run your best instant kill team. So whatever like your strongest upscaling team is, either a double Tesla or a Iron Gut or Iron Gut Zugoff or something similar, or even Urskia Shield to Tesla, whatever your strongest. Sorry, Urskia Shield to Rowan, I mean. whatever your strongest upscaling option is, just run that in whatever kingdom is available to do so. Or, you know, whichever one's the most best optimized for the team. And ideally do it in a location where you only have 3 rooms. The first battle, that is always the same. The second battle, which can change. And the third battle, that is always the same. If you do it in a place like that, you only have to go through 3 battles rather than 4, 5, 6, or something like that. If you don't have any meta troops, you can run Urskia's Shield into Rowan, both of which can be obtained for free. They can be obtained within the same day, even if you don't have them yet. If you put in enough grinds, if you don't already have them. And we got 2 Arania there, nice. Pretty good for our final chests. We did really good on tokens today. I think we hit like 9 or 10 Aranias and 3 to 4 Anus, because I kind of lost track there a little bit. But no niches though, unfortunately. But aside from that, we did not too bad on medals. Especially for the amount of time we actually put into grinding. So pretty good luck today overall. Unfortunately no niches, but we'll find them again eventually. Anyways, any other questions, anyone? Let me know. Otherwise, as I mentioned, we'll be back tomorrow night. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hour prior to now tomorrow. And we'll be playing Mario Sunshine through most of the day. And ideally doing 100% completion on it. I might do some of the blue coin hunting off stream though. Just because it is very tedious and you'd probably have to look up quite a bit of it. Because, gosh, are many of them not that obvious at all. And the game has a very bad method for actually keeping track of it internally. Try leveling the target kingdom to 15 for 50% delve. Oh yeah, that can end up helping too. Getting your horde above level 100 or getting the 50% bonus from upgrading a kingdom. You get it at level 12 and 14, if I'm not mistaken, from upgrading a kingdom. 15 specifically gives you the stat. However, that's still helpful, of course. If you already got it that far, you might as well get it to 15 generally. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Please stay safe out there. And I will catch you guys soon. Thanks as always for stopping by. It's always greatly appreciated. Leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, enjoy your weekend. And enjoy the holiday, as tomorrow is Talk Like a Pirate Day. Arrgh. I'll need to try to figure out how to do a pirate accent for tomorrow night. But yeah, tomorrow is Talk Like a Pirate Day. Which is a really weird holiday for them to celebrate. But apparently they are. I wonder if we're actually going to get a flash offer thing. Or not a flash offer. Though they might do that too. But though they kind of already had one earlier. But what I meant to say is, I wonder if we're going to get a adventure board task for it. That'd be kind of cool. They might give us 100 gems or something tomorrow. Hopefully. We got 50 gems today, so we might get double that tomorrow. We'll have to see. But anyways, guys, catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. See you soon.